Inkyard Press and Harper Audio present The Wrong Kind of Weird by James Ramos. Performed by André Santana. For all the geeks, all the nerds, and all the dorks. Chapter 1. It's a simple, undeniable truth, Jocelyn said matter-of-factly. If you watch dubbed anime instead of subbed anime, you are garbage. She flicked her hot pink hair as she leaned over the 3D printer, which was about 2/3 of the way through making the barrel of her Buster rifle. Bullshit, D'Anthony fired back from the beanbag he was lounging in. He licked his lips and pushed his glasses back into place without looking up from his Game Boy Color, the one he'd borrowed, or perhaps stolen, from one of his older brothers. He'd been on this vintage game kick for the past few months. He was working his way through Pokemon Yellow now. Watching subbed anime doesn't make you more sophisticated. It just makes you more pretentious. I glanced at my phone for about the 8th time since Jocelyn and D'Anthony had started their argument 5 minutes ago. Those two were always bickering about something. Their tastes were what you could call diametrically opposed, especially when it came to anime. Ordinarily, it was my job to end the debate by choosing a side, but right now I was too preoccupied to keep up. Still no messages. I set my phone down on the table in front of me, screen down, and started thumbing through my worn copy of Trigun, a space western about a legendary peace-loving sharpshooter set in a semi-dystopian future. It was one of my favorite manga, but right now I couldn't even concentrate enough to read the words. From 1:15 in the afternoon until 2:10, the third-floor tech lab belonged to GANU, Geeks and Nerds United, Hilltop High School's one and only nerd culture club. Jocelyn, D'Anthony, and I were its founding members. The room was a maker space, the walls lined with workbenches, the interior dotted with hexagonal workstations and multicolored stools, chairs, and beanbags. There were a pair of 3D printing machines in the back where Jocelyn had set up shop. The wall next to the door was a projection dry erase board. The text I was waiting for should have come by now, and I was only growing more anxious by the minute. I closed my book and checked my phone again. "Hey, Cam, are you all right?" asked Jocelyn. "You look like you need to take a shit." The pink hair was new for her. Up until last week, it had been cotton candy blue. Her look lately was what she called Kawaii Wednesday Addams. Today, she wore black overall shorts and a floral print high-collared shirt. She was hardly 5 feet tall, but her chunky black boots gave her an extra 4 inches of height. Not that she needed it. She had one of those personalities where she just seemed taller, somehow. "You do seem a little keyed up," D'Anthony added, again without looking up from his Game Boy. He was a firm believer in the fact that high school was not a fashion show and that he wasn't here to impress anyone. And so he usually opted for comfort, like rugby shirts and old skate shoes. Although he always had a pick with him to maintain his immaculate afro. "I'm fine," I said. I hated lying to my friends, but this wasn't something they'd understand. The PA system crackled, and Principal Standish's nasally voice rattled through the speakers. "Good afternoon, Hilltop Hawks," he proclaimed. "I want to wish everyone a safe and happy Friday. Get out there and enjoy this beautiful weather before the snow hits. And now, just a quick message from our student council president, Karla Ortega." I released my vice-like grip on my phone. That explained that, at least. "Hey, everyone," Karla said in her usual chipper voice. "Just a few quick reminders. Yearbook committee starts at the end of the month. Seniors, it's time to start thinking about your senior pictures." She paused between sentences, and you could feel the smile she punctuated them with.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?